And in 3, 2, 1, Reefscape!
Welcome to playoffs match 9. All the teams leaving that starting area, getting the only movement points available throughout the Reefscape game. 49-26 Galactech. High scoring performance during autonomous as per usual. Not to be outdone, 45 sneaking in the game piece wise, looking away. Ow, awesome. Scores 12-16 in favor of your Red Alliance, but the remaining 2 minutes and 50 seconds is completely tele-operated. Plenty of time to change the scores in either of the team's favor. Players picking up their controllers and driving the robot that their team built over the past 6 weeks. 2867 Elk Logics picking up that coral and proudly displaying it, getting ready for placement somewhere on their reef. Team 9071 Slicer Tech, known throughout this event for removing algae and preparing the reef for their opponents. 6721 Tinley Trailblazers already causing chaos for their opponents. Lots of bumper-on-bumper action as they prevent. That is allowed as long as that contact time is kept to minimum and done outside the protected zones. Team 49-26 Galactech from Columbus, Indiana is making strong headway on filling up the top part of their reef, worth 5 points for their alliance. That's the truth throughout the remainder of the game in the tele-operated period. Team 27-61 with their intake now on the ground, preventing their teammates from scoring any additional points. Or excuse me, opponents, my apologies. 21-97 continuing Las Pumas with their robot named Forklift is continuing to cause chaos with that long extension and that cone placement mechanism. Allows them to more easily prevent placement where they don't want it to occur. 49-26 Galactech receiving additional coral from their human player Coral Station. Once all the corals exhausted, the only way to get more of them is through that Coral Station. Algae is all you see during the game. 40 seconds remaining in the match, scores 49-57 in favor of your Red Alliance. Alliance 5, just about the same amount of coral, but Alliance 5 putting it higher up on the reef, scoring more points for their Alliance. 30 seconds remaining in a match. We'll hear that sonar ping in just a few seconds. Not quite ready for it quite yet. Teams still putting on final touches on their reefs. With that sonar ping, teams will start making their way over to the cages. The longer the chain, the more points they'll gain. 9071 Slicer Tech preparing for potentially a park. They can get points for as long as they're inside of that area. Red Alliance now sneaking in and getting some points as well. 45 putting some final touches on their reef as time winds down. 3, 2, 1, and that's all we have for playoffs match 9 here at the Finn District Mishawaka event. Stick tight for those scores. The Blue Alliance was your 6-seeded Alliance. 1 point difference there. It's hard to get that smaller. That was an elimination match, so our winners, Alliance 6, will remain in the lower bracket. We'll see them again in match 12. But unfortunately, this is the end of the road for Alliance 5 at this event.